There we go. So we are Red Badger. As I said, my name is Stuart Harris. I'm a founder, along with David and Kane in that picture. I'm in the middle. It's not a very good likeness, so sorry about that. But I'm chief scientist. It's my job at Red Badger to make sure that we choose the right technologies for our clients and for ourselves and chart our way through the massive landscape, which I'm going to talk about a little bit more in my talk at the end. We've been using Rust for more than 2 years now. Introducing it at Nando's, that was my fault, sorry about that. And other clients where it's proving to be a great choice for building safe and reliable and secure and lightweight microservices. So we're about 130 strong with over 50 engineers, and we're all dedicated to improving the world around us, helping our clients solve complex problems and helping our team grow and helping improve the industry around. So hopefully tonight will be a good example of this. So Pedro and Tom are going to do a quick lightning talk together about how we help contribute to the Azure Rust SDK. Sorry, spoilers, Pedro. David Laban's going to talk a little bit about some side projects he's been working on with Rust and Raspberry Pi. Graham is going to talk about a GraphQL library that he's built in Rust and is using at Nando's. And then finally, I'm going to talk about the part that Rust is playing in the evolution of cloud-native platform engineering. So hopefully we've got a really good agenda lined up, and I hope you enjoy it. But obviously, I have to say this, the obligatory, we're hiring. So in the tech space, we've got vacancies at the moment for tech leads and software engineers. So just go to redbadger.com/jobs and just join us. All right, thanks so much. I'm going to hand over to Pedro now. So if I do stop sharing.
Thank you, Stuart. Let me now share my screen. Just a moment. Cool. So, well, Stuart give away a bit of Tom and I, we are presenting to you today. And to be completely honest with you, is a lightning talk. And I thought about this talk, I can give the gist of my talk in less than 30 seconds. But as a why not to tell a good story? So please indulge me. Cool. So for this, I need an audience member. So, and because I don't have any idea how to present this, so let me message that person. Hey, hello there.
Hi.
Hi.
Who are you?
I'm a web developer at Red Badger with a very dodgy accent.
You all sound a bit dodgy to me. Okay, what do you want?
Look, man, I need to deliver a lightning talk about how a bit of code that we did for a client was adopted by Microsoft Azure.
Okay, so that sounds like you want to show off.
Well, I think you might right.
Cool. So what do you need from me?
Just listen and tell me what you think about how I'm telling this story.
All right, shoot.
Thanks. Well, last year, just before the pandemic started, I was part of a team working at MHRA.
And what does MHRA stand for? Medical Hair Restoration Australia, Michigan Hot Rod Association?
No, Medicines and Healthcare Products Regulatory Agency, my friend.
Okay, and what do they do?
They are the agency under the UK Department of Health responsible for licensing medicines and healthcare products.
Like approving coronavirus vaccines?
Yes, indeed.
So that's where I've heard of them.
Well, the work we were doing was to replace an old web application that provides members to the public with information about all the medicines that are sold in the UK. And imagine that you are buying ibuprofen from Tesco, and when you open the box, you find a leaflet with information about active substances, side effects, and etc.
Got it.
Well, part of our work was to connect 4 microservices built with ROS to Microsoft Azure Service Bus.
Okay, so when's the exciting part coming?
Just wait, bear with me. I promise I will deliver a big bang.
Okay.
So at the time, Azure had no official client or SDK for ROS. So we tried to make our integrations using simple HTTP requests to the Azure API with shared access signatures, SAS.
What the heck is SAS?
SAS are shared access signatures. Their key can be used by a third party to access a specific resource. In general, the SAS key is included in the URL that is used to access the resource.
Sorry, I did not understand anything you just said then.
Okay, I blame my accent as always. So imagine that you're going to a secret party and the bouncer is asking to you to give her passcode. This passcode can be overheard and used by another person. Now, imagine that the passcode contains encrypted details of who you are and has an expiry time. Now, if another person tries to use it, the bouncer can verify that the person is really you.
Ah, wow, that sounds very secure.
Well, yes, but it's a pain to create a SAS from scratch. So I asked to a more experienced developer to pair with me, and we couldn't make it. Then we called our technical lead to help us, and we have the same result. We couldn't make it.
Well, why didn't you just follow the Azure documentation?
I did, but it's not great. So we look on GitHub to see if someone had implemented already on Rust. And yes, we found the work of Francesco Cogno, a software developer and a Rust enthusiast from Microsoft, that has started an unofficial Azure SDK for Rust, and he had implemented the shared access signatures.
Nice. So you just copy-pasted his work into your own project, right?
Well, that's open source programming in a nutshell, baby. But yes, kind of. In Rostland, we can import dependencies by just declaring the repository URL, and we can even target a specific branch.
Oh, no way, really?
Yes, it's F cool, my friend. So we forked his repo and started to extend his library to plug into Service Bus. And a week later, he and his team started to do the same thing.
Ah, really? What a coincidence.
Yeah, we couldn't believe our luck too. So we reached out to him, and he was quite excited that his library was being used in a real project. So we suggested that we could make a pull request for our fork, and if his team were happy, they could integrate it. They did it. We finished the project, and then we forgot about it.
Okay. That was the most anticlimactic way to finish your talk, but...
I know, but there is more. Just bear with me.
Okay. I'm running out of time. Could you make it brief, please?
Sure. Let me finish to type this. So in December 2020, Microsoft Azure GitHub organization adopted Francesco's work as a part of the organization. And now our small contribution is part of Microsoft Azure SDK for Rust.
That is still not a big bang, but it is very cool. So you're basically just showing off with this talk?
Well, yes, a bit. So do you have any feedback for the talk?
You could have just said, as part of your client-facing work, you contributed to a non-official open source project that was later adopted by Microsoft. And then you'd have saved 5 minutes of everyone's time.
Yeah, I will probably just do that. Thank you for your time, brother audience member. And that's it.
Thank you very much. Wow. All right. Crab emojis, Clap emojis, please. That's one of the most innovative talks we've ever had. Thank you. Thank you.